But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we have another topic to speak of. You know, not long time ago, we saw this guy, his name is Jordan Peterson, and he is obviously very famous. He have 5 million subscribers. And many Christians, they think he is a big shot. And he start involving with Muslims, and all what I see that this person is used by Muslims to promote Islam. I could not find one Muslim he said negative thing about speaking to this person, and that is telling you that he is doing a very horrible job. This Peterson, obviously he is the kind of a passive person. The kind of a man you say to him anything and anything is okay. And, you know, he is the same as many funny people who speak too much about philosophy, when religion is not a philosophy, unless the one you worship is a philosopher. People who mix between reality and fictions, people who don't check facts, people who don't use dot and comma and stop sign and question marks. How those can people be people who listen to? Today, you know, many of you mentioned to me this name of this person, and I said I'm not really interested to talk about him. I believe what he is doing is very wrong. But today YouTube mentioned to me an interview between him and Hamza. I don't have time to watch this thing. I mean, so like I activated the subtitle to move fast, and I found that this is the most horrible, stupid meeting ever I can imagine. And this is why you will see Muslims praising the act of Peterson, and every single one of them is saying great things about this meeting. He nailed it. Mimi Hijab, he made a video, you should watch it. And here you ask yourself, it looked like those videos are made to promote Islam, and this Peterson is doing a great job. He sounds like an old person who lost his spirit, his battery is out of a charge, and his thought have nothing to do with the speech. And the Muslim, he keep bragging about his religion, how amazing it is, and this Peterson, he don't even ask him a question about if it's true or not. And you know what make it very deceiving or very, very dangerous? that he have 5 million subscribers and most of them they are Christians. So now what this Peterson he did, he presented Islam as a nice, civil, philosophy. It is not what you think. And the Muslim, he keep lying and lying and lying. And Peterson, he shake his head and he agree with him. And from time to time, like they share hugs and some kind of a flirting together, like, I agree with you, you agree with me, please go ahead. Very civil conversation, but the civil conversation is a false conversation. I will play a little part of it, and I hope that Jordan Peterson will not flag my video for copyright, because what I'm saying is not really good for him. Listen to this part in the video. I mean, I have a screenshot, as many as you can imagine. All of them, they are lies after lies after lies. From how in Islam you can repent and how forgiveness work, and the Prophet said, and the Prophet he did, and the Quran taught us, and nobody want to do fact check for anything of that. Peterson is just shaking his head. He agree. So what is the purpose of this interview exactly? It sounds like you became a TV host and you are paid for promoting a religion and you are doing advertising for them because you said nothing negative about them and you think nothing positive about your belief. You could not even quote a verse from the Bible. Listen to this and tell me, what do you think?
For it, regardless of their understanding of it. When you are thinking about turning your eyes heavenward or getting your aim straight or obedience to God, what do you think, what does that mean to you conceptually, and what does it mean practically in your life?
Well, I mean, practically, it means staying within what we call the hudud. The Quran calls the limits that God has set on us. So we have certain limits that are set on us, and those limits are to protect us. So everything in the Islamic tradition, according to our Al-Ghazali and others, everything in our tradition is to protect one of 6 things. To protect religion itself.
How? How you protect religion? How exactly you protect religion? Do you know how? If you speak against the Prophet, we kill you. If you speak against Islam, you are waging war against Islam. If you leave Islam, we kill you. And this Peterson is sitting like a chicken, shaking his head, and he have no comment. So what about the woman she was just burned alive a few days ago in Nigeria? She just insulted the Prophet. Mr. Peterson, he never heard, he never watched news, he never see anything. He never saw ISIS slaughtering people. And for sure they will say to you, ISIS is not Islam. But what about Muhammad? Muhammad is Islam? How Muhammad he protect Islam? Protecting the religion. This guy, he said to you in the front of your face, protecting the religion. What does that mean? How you can protect religion? Is that by philosophy? Is that by debate? Is that what Muhammad did? He was debating and winning debates. The same person, he have a video about jihad, and he said that the Prophet for 13 years, he was persecuted. And then when he moved to Medina, he started the authority of jihad. And he put conditions for it, because they kicked them out, and because they were unjust to them. Why Peterson don't say to him, well, Jesus was crucified. The Christians were given to be as a food for dogs and tigers and lions. And they never did jihad. And if they excuse that somebody was unjust to me, I will take a sword and take his wife. And take his children as slaves. And how in the world would I believe even that this was true, that they were unjust to him? Muhammad immigrated voluntarily. Otherwise they will kill him. They left with their horses, with their camels, with their his servants, with his slaves. They were not running. And then what about the one who opened their houses to Muhammad? The Jews, he killed them all. And what about the Roman? We attack them when we say attack the Roman and get the blonde girls. Did the Roman attack Muhammad? Protecting the religion. How we protect the religion? Chapter 2, verse 193. And fight them until there is no more fitna. Until what? What the problem? Is the problem, you know, when the Muslims, they say, well, they kicked us out and they kick you. Even the Quran says so. But the reason really was none of that. Muhammad is making excuse. Fight them until there is no more fitna. And fitna, what is what? Between two brackets, this is the Muslim translation, not mine. Disbelief and worshipping of others alone, Allah. You see, when they lie, they say that the Arab, they were unjust. Aren't they, the Muslim themselves, they say that the Arab, they have 365 gods around the Kaaba? So how come those 365 gods were allowed, including Allah, and the Arab did not discriminate anybody? Do you see how the lie work? If the Arab are not terrorists to Muhammad because of his belief, then how they have 365 gods? Everybody almost have a god in the town. This is telling you that this society is very tolerant. Because a society will have zero tolerance, will have only one god at least, or maximum. 365 God, the Muslim, they say to us. And then they lie and they say, well, they were discriminated. It was Muhammad who was saying to them, insulting them, and he wanted them to worship his own God only. It was him who was chasing them, not the opposite. And just to let you know, the Arab, they worship Allah too. The one who he fought them, they worship Allah too. And as you see here, Muhammad is making the condition clear. Fight them until there is no religion other than worshiping Allah, and the verse in front of you. And if they stop, well, there is no transgression. So what is the reason? The reason is to kill them because they are not following my religion. And this is why it says, if they cease, then Allah is all forgiving, merciful. If they cease what? The verse after it says, what? If they cease and they convert to Islam. Protect the religion. The Prophet of Islam said, the one who leave his religion, kill him. And even the Quran so. من بدل دينه فاقتلوه. Al-Bukhari. And this is the same guy, Hamza, who we played his video many times saying that Al-Bukhari is 99.999 sahih. You remember? This is Al-Bukhari. And this is, as you see, sahih. Actually written in all the books. Sahih. The one who changed his religion, kill him. And then in the same video, he spoke about some people, they think that if they are born of a society and the society have a religion, they are stuck with it. Well, yeah, if somebody changed his religion, kill him. This guy, he live in California, he think California is the same as Mecca. And there is no way he do not know, because he been in Mecca and he studied Arabic and he learned Islam and he became a sheikh. So he do not know that the one who leave his religion will kill him in Mecca. So are you talking about California Islam, or you are talking about Islam? This guy, his mother is a hippie, obviously. She took him from a mosque to a church, to she was a Buddhist, and then she became a Muslim. I mean, they're a very confused family, obviously. But how that can be a person who presents Islam to us, and why this person, Peterson, is inviting Muslim after Muslim? What's wrong with him? And he never cornered one of them about his lies. Protecting the religion. The first thing in Islam, protecting the religion. Is that why Muhammad in the Quran says, fight those who don't believe in Allah? Not fight those who fight you. The Christians, they gave Muhammad refugee. Muhammad is the one who sent a letter to the king of the Roman, saying to him, Aslim Taslam. Become a Muslim, you will be safe, which means I will kill you. A threat. A very filthy, road threat. This guy, he think he is God. There's an error in the network. Fight them until either they convert to Islam or they pay jizya. And this person, he says to you, loud on air, the first thing in Islam is to do is to protect Islam, to protect the religion. Now, if we ask this guy, Hamza, how protect religion, he would say protecting ethic. Is it ethical in Islam that if a man, he is a Muslim, he kill a Christian, no punishment, he will not be killed for killing a Christian? Is it ethical that if a man, he is a Muslim, he insulted a Christian woman, we do not punish him, but if a Christian man, he insulted a Muslim woman, we beat the hell of him? Is it ethical to take their women and their wives and their children as slaves for no guilt? What this Peterson is doing is extremely dangerous. This man is promoting Islam, and the Muslims are so happy to use him. And you people worship famous names. I mean, how in the world this person, he got 5 million? He sounds like a fool. Is it possible that this person, Peterson, who he claimed to be a philosopher, did not come to his mind to say to him, how in the world you protect religion? Isn't it you just said before, few minutes before, that the freedom of belief, choice, and now you are saying protecting religion? And what kind of a faith, which is a true faith, need protection of a man? If God is with me, who could be against me? If God could not protect his religion, then this religion cannot be from God. So every word this person he said is a lie, and this Peterson is guilty for allowing the lies to go through. And those poor Christians now, they will listen to this madness and they will believe it. Sound great. Sound wonderful. Protecting one of 6 things. Number 1, protecting the religion itself. How you can do that? By the sword. Muhammad, he told the Muslims, you are the best of mankind. How they are the best of mankind? How we protect the religion? Well, we attack the neighbors and we put chains around their necks. And we make them our slaves. And we rape their women, and their kids will be Muslim babies. And the men will be killed, and the little boys will be slaves. And this is how we force them to convert to Islam, and this is how we protect Islam. So number 1, we protect Islam. What this guy is doing, and why he is inviting Muslim after Muslim after Muslim. Is the devil using him? And you will see how submissive he is, or whatever the guy is saying. And the interview, as this guy is a superstar, and he is the shiny person who did the right thing. You see, when you do an interview with someone, you know, that's mean like he's something. I mean, the guy, he converted to Islam. Okay, well, what is exactly the point of this interview? Because there's no dialogue in the interview. It's just a guy, he have funny topic he want to talk about. They have points, and you know, he put words between, and then the Muslim guy is the one who covered the points, and this person who claimed to be Christian failed to quote one verse from the Bible to show this person that what he's saying is absolutely false. He just agrees in everything. So protect one of 6 things. Number 1, the religion itself.
To protect human intellect.
Human intellect and reasoning. Islam order the Muslims to protect the human intellect. And this Peterson, he shake his head. How in the world that happened? Islam order the Muslims to protect the human intellect? As long we are talking about intellect and protecting the human intellect, is women in Islam are human? Are they? Oh no, they are not. The mother of this guy, she's not human, she's an alien. Isn't it Muhammad who said that women, most of them, they are going to go to hell? And he told them to give it charities, as if you can bribe God, and if you give it charity, now you go to heaven, which is a proof that he is a fraud. Imagine, I said to you, if you donate to me, you go to heaven. This is what Muhammad is saying. So he came to the women, and he said to them, hey, women, seek Allah for forgiveness and give it charity. Okay, what is the heck is that? You know, give it charity, you know. Okay. Why? Because I saw the majority of you are the dwellers of the hellfire. One of the women, she said, well, why we are, the majority of us is the people of hellfire. What happened? He said to them, oh, you curse a lot and you are ungrateful. And the funny, this guy, Sheikh Hamza in the video, he says that religion is about being grateful. So protecting the human intellect, and now we are saying that women are ungrateful and the majority of them, they will go to hell. And how we protect the human intellect? By beating the women, because women are half a brain, as we see in chapter 4, verse number 34. And now what Sheikh Hamza would say to me, oh no, beat them lightly. What the heck is lightly is? Can I beat you lightly too? Do you accept somebody to beat you lightly? What about spitting at you lightly? I mean, how light can be more than spitting? And this guy, Peterson, is sitting like a chicken, shaking his head, promoting Islam. And the Christian, when they hear this, sound good. This is not what we heard. Look like this is the truth. And then Muhammad, to prove that women, they have a lack of intellect, they will go to hell. He said to them, because simply you have a lack of intellect and lack of intelligence and deficiency in your religion. You have a lack of common sense. And as you see, this is Sahih Hadith. All of those are Sahih. So this guy, he was saying a lie after lie after lie. And this Peterson is a promoting Islam with no question. And now, how many thousands and thousands of Christians, they will watch this argument, or let's say, funny interview. It's like 2 kids, you know, lying to each other. You know, your mother is beautiful. No, 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 your mother is more beautiful. No, trust me, your mother is really beautiful. My dad, he used to look at her when she come to visit my mom. This is what they are doing. It's just a silly, stupid argument. There's nothing there. Lie as much as you can. You have a free pass from Peterson. Protect intellect of a human. Was Muhammad protecting the intellect of a human when he was having sex with 6-year-old girl? Or maybe when he ripped a woman 2 pieces apart and she is over the age of 86 by tying her legs to 2 camels, and he ordered the camel to walk in different direction. Protecting the human intellect and the human right. When you hear them, you think those people, they are the founders of human rights. In the hadith, actually, and this is a different hadith, Muhammad, he says that the majority of the women, they will be the fuel of hell. The majority of women, they will be the fuel of hell. And what is the solution not to go to hell? Give money to Muhammad. Give donation. Say, listen, you are the fuel of hell. But if you give me money, I can save you from that. You see how destiny can change? Give Muhammad money, and you will not be in the fuel, part of the fuel of hell. So the rapist, the liar, the cheater, even his wife, she got him in his house, cheating in her bed with his slave. And she said to him, "Fi bayti wa ala sariri," in my house, in my bed, you filthy. Most of them, they are the fuel of hell. And this guy in the video speaking about protecting a human intellect, human value, reasoning. And what is the reasoning for them to go to hell? They have their period. Have you ever heard of someone, he speak of such a reasoning, that because they have their period, they will go to hell? And because they have a lack of intellect, they will go to hell. Well, isn't it Allah who made them with this way, if this is true? If Allah made somebody a fool, let us say, why Allah will punish you for the way He made you? Who is the one who made women have those lack of intellect, as Muhammad claimed? And what is the solution? Well, give me your rings. Give me your jewelries. As you see, when the women, they heard this, they said they started talking of taking their necklace and their earring and rings, throwing them into Bilal. And why you have a Bilal? Who is Bilal? Protecting the human right, and you have a Bilal. Bilal is a slave. Bilal is a slave. He walk with Muhammad wherever he go. They throw it into Bilal garment, giving them in a charity. And then Muhammad take them home. You see now how you go to heaven? So a second ago, they were the fuel of hell. After they give their rings and their earring, they are good people now. Nothing changed on them. They just give the rings. I don't know. Some people said to me, he's a Christian. Is he a Christian or is not? Is he a Christian or is not? I don't know. People, they told me he's a, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know the person. I don't care actually who's he. But I stand against promoting lies. Doesn't matter who is the one who is behind it. So, number one, protect religion. Number 2, protecting a human intellect. What about protecting the human? Do you want me to read for you the Pact of Umar? And this guy is the one who speaks always about how amazing Umar is. Umar ibn Khattab, who treated the Christians like dogs. He's no Christian? Will that make me feel better? That's even good. I was upset more because I thought he's a Christian, but thank God he is not. All right, thank God. But why people, I mean, what is the up with this guy? I mean, he is slow. You don't know what he is saying. He is suffering from flight of thoughts, and he don't, you know, I mean, he don't have a discussion, a real discussion. A person who have a PhD, he do fact check when somebody says something. Oh, so in Islam you protect the human intellect. That's wonderful. How you explain that? Like what? What about those who you made them in the pact of Umar and you spoke about him greatly? How he treated them. A Christian, he have to ride his donkey and his head facing the ass of the donkey. A Christian, he have to shave the top of his head. A Christian, he cannot ring the bell. A Christian, he cannot fix the church. A Christian should open his door, his house, his bed. 3 days for any Muslim he like to go inside his house and sleep. Imagine you live in a town. Any Muslim can come to your house, knock at your door, and you have to take him in 3 days, 3 nights, and you don't even ask him why. He eat, he drink, he sleep in your house, in your bed, and you sleep outside. Protecting the human intellect and the human reasoning. And the lie continue and continue.
Reason, so like the prohibition of alcohol is to...
protecting the humanity by forbidding of alcohol. You see, alcohol is the problem. It's not promising people a lot of virgins if you kill some people. Well, which one is more dangerous, will make the human being lose his mind? Promising someone a lot of virgins and 80,000 boys if you go and kill somebody? Or alcohol? At least alcohol, even if you get a drunk, you wake up. You see how Islam protect intellect? And as long as you are talking about the freedom, how you force people not to drink something? Who are you? Oh, I'm God. But you are the one who said Islam is unique because Islam gives you freedom of choices. But you are controlling people even what they eat, what they drink. Oh, well, in Judaism, they do the same. That's mean Islam is not unique. That's mean you are copying from the Jews. You just claim that this is only in Islam, and this is why you became a Muslim.
To protect human reason. To protect life. Sorry, life is...
To protect life. Muhammad is the one who ordered people to protect life. I mean, how wonderful is that? So when Muhammad, he sent a letter to the Roman king saying to him, convert or else, he was protecting life. And when Muhammad, he said to his followers, attack the Romans so we can get the blondie girls, he was protecting life. And when Muhammad, he slaughtered anyone don't agree with him, he was protecting life. And when Muhammad, he says, if I became victorious, I'm going to expel every single non-Muslim, which means anyone don't follow me. He was protecting life. And how he expelled them? I will tell you. He told them, there's open immigration now to Canada. Make application and we will pay for your ticket. Muhammad, he was protecting life. And this Peterson, obviously he's an atheist then, he was just shaking his head. And the Muslim, they love it. This is the person who give us a great opportunity to be introduced to the West. He have 5 million subscribers. He's a fool. He's a passive person. He never really check facts. And we can lie as much as we want. Umar narrated, I heard the Messenger of Allah saying, I will certainly expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula. So I leave only Muslims. See how protect life? And how Muhammad he practiced that? He killed them. Zero Christian, zero Jews in Saudi Arabia. Until now, there's zero Saudi citizen he is a Christian in Saudi Arabia. Have you ever heard of a religion protect life? And there's nobody have life and live in a country except Muslims? I mean, do you see how much it protect life? To the point, if you are atheist, we kill you. If you are a Christian, we kill you. If you are a Jew, we kill you. We leave only Muslims in the country because we protect life. So those people, they make me really upset because they promote lies. And look at us. You know, the one who said the truth, he have 449 viewers. Did you see what happened? The one who is an idiot, he have millions of viewers, and the Muslim, they will sponsor his video too. And the one who said the truth, he hardly will make it a 2,000 viewer. I was complaining about how David Wood, he do his funny debates. Trying to be David Wood is way better. Protecting life, protecting human intellect, protecting Islam protect nothing. Islam take your life. Islam is evil. Islam require your life to protect Muhammad, not the opposite. Jesus died on the cross to protect us. He did not ask me to die to protect him. Protect the life. Muhammad even he burned trees. Muhammad even he dig the graves of his enemies. You know, the Muslim, they say to you, do you know that the Prophet, he ordered us not to cut a tree? The Prophet, brother, the Prophet, he was go green, you know? Go green. He'll go green for sure. Let us find you some about go green. Do you see how he go green? Okay, you killed the people. Why you are burning the trees? And there's a verse in the Quran, by the way, about it. Chapter 59, verse number 5. Even trees, they were not safe from the ugliness of Muhammad. Whether ye cut down, O you Muslims, the tender palm trees, or ye left standing on their roots, it was by the leave of Allah. So Muhammad, you want to make them feel better. And this is what? To bring shame to those who didn't believe in Allah? What their tree have to do with it? You killed them already, they are dead. Why you are burning the trees? Why you are cutting the trees? Actually, it's a stupid behavior to cut the trees. Because now you have the land. You can sit under the tree. You can eat from the tree. Why you are cutting their trees? Imagine I moved to a house used to be owned by a Muslim. And then because I don't like Islam, I cut his trees. Well, that's stupid. So in those videos, they try to promote Islam to look like a nice religion, protecting intellect, protecting human right, protecting women, protecting mind thinking, freedom of speech. All of this is in Islam. So where we can find that, in which Islamic country was it exist in the time of Muhammad?
is the next, to protect life, to protect human reason, to protect property.
To protect property. They took the whole country and they are talking about protecting property. But he will not tell you that the one is protected is a Muslim. Or if you pay jizya to the mafia, to the gang. So my friends, I just wanted to make this video to warn you about those who can deceive to you. Go speak to this guy and tell him you are what you are doing. Christian Prince say to you, you are being so stupid and you are being used, literally. You are being used to promote lies for the most hateful, violent cult exists ever for mankind history. You've been used and abused. They are using you to fool many. And this is why they are praising your act. You see, the second you see Muslims are talking about how great is this interview, it's mean this interview was 100% for the benefit of Islam. I mean, we played from the video, not even a minute. So you can imagine the rest of the video. But you know, our fight against deception and liars and deceivers and fools, you know, in this case, this Peterson, I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's just a, you know, weirdo. I don't know. I don't know what is the purpose of all of this. Suddenly this guy, he is interviewing Muslim after Muslim as if he's promoting Islam, as if he's a Muslim himself. When somebody says to me, and I claim to be a doctor, you see, this is the funny thing is about this doctor thing. You know, the second you say, doctor, I never saw a doctor. He is really a doctor. He knew what he is talking about. Degrees does not make you intellect. Degrees does not make you smart. Degrees can be actually a tool of confusion. Because some people, when they get a degree, they think their degree give them a higher attitude from the rest of the society. So when we speak smart. I am a doctor. Hello. The second you listen to the reason and you see how silly, how stupid what they are saying. Nothing of what they are saying. And this guy, he keeps saying Al-Ghazali, as if he's a prophet as Al-Ghazali. Obviously, this guy is a Sufi. He is not even a Muslim. What about you quote for me what your prophet said? Oh, he quote what the prophet says. He said the prophet don't wish to die. Oh no, the prophet did not wish to die. He says, go and kill them. So you kill and you kill them and you will be killed. So how he did not? He said to them, don't wish to die, and he said to them, go and kill, and you will be killed. Isn't this is a wish to die? And then he said that Allah, he gave a privilege to some people over some people as a test. Well, your prophet, he said that the Muslims are the best of mankind, and the best of mankind is the one who bring mankind with the chains around their neck. Is that a privilege? Is that the privilege you are talking about? Is it a test? Is it really a test? What a deceiving speech. But I feel really better now. You told me that this guy is not a Christian. I was really upset. I said to myself, what kind of Christian is Christian? He could not even quote a verse from the Bible. He says, and in Christianity. So why he mentioned Christianity if he's not Christian? Why you put Christianity there? And how you can compare? Islam is a racist cult. Consider that Muslims are the best of mankind, but not in a good way, in a violent way. And they have the right to subdue everybody. And everybody have to worship their God. Or else, if you insult the Prophet, we kill you. If you are a woman, we beat you. And I saw now, like there's many articles written in Arabic about a new study in England. Always they say in England, like they have to say some country to make it more, you know, let us say, it's like accepted. You know, like it's not us. It's in England that the one who have many wives, he live longer. I mean, look at this mad cult. The one who have more wives, he live longer. So why the lives of Muslims in the Middle East is so short and so horrible? If the life of those who marry many wives, they live longer. And the study made where? In London. But in London, there's nobody is allowed to have more than one wife. It's like you study mice in laboratory have apples. How the study came in a country does not allow multi-marriage and multi-wives. The propaganda is very powerful, and there's many in the world today, they support the propaganda of Muslims. And as you see, everybody oppose us, everybody against us. We can't even keep a video on YouTube. A Muslim, he make a video, his video stay in YouTube for the coming 20 years and nobody will flag it and nobody will take it down, no matter what he said. I cannot keep a video even if it's 2 minutes. Why? Because we say the truth. And we are in a time where nobody want to hear it. And as you see, we don't give speeches, we show you reference, we show you the proof, we show you everything in front of your eyes. And what make it more funny, that those who don't like this guy, Peterson, they are the one who keep saying to me, go and see what he's saying. They are promoting him too. They don't promote our video, they promote the dummies. Christians, they promote the dummies. That's why they made me think he's a Christian, because they keep saying to me, see what he did, what, you know, who is this guy to you? Why he's so important? Who is this person? My friend, he did not study anything in the Bible, obviously, and he did not know the Bible and the proof. Go watch it and you will see he failed to quote a verse. He mentioned about forgiveness. He could not even quote it correctly. People are fooled, and they are fooled by degrees. I help a friend in his PhD. And I will not lie to you if I say I am the one who made a PhD, not him. He's so slow. He have no idea what to say. He keep texting me, calling me, what I should say here, what I should do here, what I said. And then it's me who did the PhD. But I don't have the PhD. He have it. He's now called doctor. And now he is teaching in university. And he is a fool. And I said to myself, well, this guy, he will take a PhD. But what about later? How he can teach what he does not know? He passed. He called me after the, you know, he said, all the questions, they asked me the things, the point they found, it's very interesting, is what you said to me. Can you believe it? I said, I believe you. And he said, thank God I took off all the point you told me to take off. Because I was watching another person before me, and he failed because he have those. Like a person, he'd make presentation for PhD before him. I said, that's good. And now he's a doctor in the university. Doctor. And then he said to me, are you sure that you did not publish any of those things you said to me in the internet? Because, you know, they do check, you know, they do check things. You know, I said, no, this is not even my topic. You know, I'm just giving you advices. I said, so like if they check online, because they can check, you know, sentences and etc. to see if there is a fraud or, you know, are you sure? I said, my friend, this is from my mind, from my head, not from the internet. The lack of intellect in the world today is a PhD. I met people who have 0 degrees, and they were the most educated people ever. I met a blind man who cannot even read a book, and I could not believe it how educated he is. It's not eyes what make you see. Many people have eyes, but they see nothing. So I'm not going to keep you here for long. What we see in the world today is really disgusting. Protecting life. Do you remember the story of the women? The slave women who insulted Muhammad? Anyone remember? The blind man? The man, he killed her? For insulting Muhammad, and then Muhammad, he said, well, as long as this is the case, there is no penalty. And this guy is saying that in Islam, we protect life. There's a hadith actually about a woman, a Jewish woman. She insulted the Prophet. A Muslim man, he put his hands around her neck and he made her die. And what the Prophet he did? No penalty. No payment. You see payment, which means no penalty. 0 penalty. What is her crime? She insulted the Prophet. This is Islam, my friend. The other women who insulted the Prophet, but this time she was a slave. No penalty. The man who did that, actually, for the Muslim, he is a hero. And then in the video, this guy, he is rambling non-stop about how Islam protect life, how Islam is a wonderful religion, how Islam protect intellect. And this is a Sahih hadith in front of us. He put a dagger in her stomach and he killed her, and the blood was showering her babies. Second day, Muhammad, he says, gather together, he want to judge. Who is the one who did that to this woman? The blind man, he stood up. And he said, oh, Allah Messenger, I did it. Muhammad, he says, why you did that? He said, I am her master. And she used to abuse you and disparage you. I forbid her, but she did not stop. And I rebuked her, but she did not abandon her habit. I have 2 sons like pearls from her. And she was my companion, so he slept with her, you know. Last night she began abuse and disparaged you. So I took a dagger and I put it in her belly and I pressed it till I killed her. Allah Messenger, he said, well, in this scenario, there is no retaliation. is payable for her blood. Her blood is for free. So, like this woman in Nigeria, the one they burned her alive, properly she did not even insult Muhammad. You accuse anyone you want. He insulted the Prophet. You put a knife in his belly. You kill him. Why you did that? How in the world you do that? Oh, she was insulting the Prophet. Oh, okay. You see, Islam protect life. Islam protect the religion, as Sheikh Hamza said. So my friends, be aware of liars and be aware of those who invite liars to their platform. Because in case they knew what they're doing is stupid, or they don't, the impact is the same. Many people, they will think Islam is a wonderful religion now. And then they say to us, Islam is a religion, give you freedom of a choice. How you just say the one who insulted the Prophet, we kill him. And look, we did not even make 500 viewers. I mean, do you see how amazing? We have almost 90,000 subscribers. Like, actually today we complete the 90,000 subscriber in the other channel. I don't know this one here exactly because it's hiding. But I think it's the same. And we have 460. Isn't that amazing? But it's okay. I do my part. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? And I believe that no matter really how much they try to promote their lies, the truth always going to appear. No matter. And as you see, we never say anything without giving proof and reference. Have you ever seen me saying something without showing you where it says that? Those people in their interview, they make speeches. And nobody doing a reality check. Nobody. Somebody saying there's time difference. So what? Let us say 45,000 people are asleep and 45,000 are awake. So now we are getting from every 1,000 one person? What time difference? That's not... how come the time difference does not appear there? How come when a Muslim, he make a video, not even 10-minute video, he will get 200,000 views? There's no time difference there? Anyway. The devil, my friend, the devil is exist. The devil is real. The devil is powerful. The devil is strong. And he have a lot of tools. And many they will be used by him. But not us. Not me. So I want to say thank you. Feel free to download the video. As you know, I don't keep my videos because I cannot keep my videos. Because, YouTube loves me. And I love YouTube too. Hey, YouTube, hello. We love you. You are a person, YouTube, you are a company who protect the human rights. You protect the freedom of speech. As long the freedom of speech, defend Islam, brother. If you speak against Islam, no freedom of speech. Thank you very much. If my name is Zakir Naik and I'm talking about jihad, my video will stay. Brother and sister, the Christian, they have a wrong mathematics. As an example, they say 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1. Who is the world that is going to allow such a teacher to teach mathematics in the school? And that is okay. I mean, the Christian, they're stupid. They don't have mathematics. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody saying 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1? This is why we don't allow them to teach Christianity in our schools. Because they have wrong mathematics. And this is exactly perfect with the guideline of YouTube. Or a woman, she is showing her panty or she is wearing no underwear. and she have 3 million viewer, and her nipples coming out. And this goes totally in agreement with guidance on YouTube, you know. My videos are problem. My videos, man. And in the guideline of YouTube says, if you speak about, like, if you post nudity or blah, 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 what the heck? I mean, go and see what is in YouTube. Look who's talking about nudity. And yeah, flaws is reality. Anyway, I will keep this video for a few hours, and after that we will take it down. And maybe we have to add some, you know, panties in the thumb so we can get some more view to make it more halal fun. Because people, they click at, you know. How would you feel if a white man was talking English like an Arab? Why do you with Muslims to talk like Indian? Why do you do it? Well, I'm making, I'm resembling Zakir Naik. This is not about Muslims. You are being stupid now. This is Zakir Naik who spit, and Muslim, they complain about my English. Muslim, they make fun of my English, they make fun of my Arabic, supposedly. So now when I resemble how Zakir Naik is a unique person. Not everybody speak like him. Why you are making, you know, how you feel if a white man was talking? What does this have to do with white man or Indian man or what a donkey you are, man? Suddenly this has become about race now. Zakir Naik is a race. Did I say the Indian? Did I say the Bangladesh? I say Zakir Naik. Suddenly Zakir Naik is a nation now. I think, you know what? Zakir Naik is the Dalai Lama. According to you, what do you think of a white man? Do you know, speak like an Arab man? Do you know that the Arab man is a white man, you donkey? You never heard that Arab are white? If the white man speak like Arab, what does that mean? Go, the Arab are blonde. What's wrong with people? They think the Arab men, they are African. Idiots. What do you think if a white man speak an Arab man? I mean, what the heck is that? And if I say Zakir Naik, this is now racism? This guy is funny when he talk. Not only his sound is stupid, and we do it for the sake of comedy of his stupidity. I mean, this guy is a spitting machine. Brother and sister, Indian don't talk like this. I want to do something. And today, this is not Indian talk. This is how a person, he squeezed the word coming from his anus. And you get the point, sister. The Christian, they say things, it's not available. And we can't find it in the Bible. It said that Jesus said, I'm God worship me. Well, if that is hurting your feeling, don't come here. You are making fun of what he say and how he say it. You don't like it, leave. He's an individual. He is not a nation. And he is wanted in India, in case you do not know. And many thousands of subscribers in my channel, they are Indian. So what does have to do with Indian and making fun of, you know, silly, stupid people? Maybe you speak like him, maybe, huh? You lost your teeth? Yeah, what do you think? How you feel? How you feel? This guy, we are talking about Islam taking our women, raping our women, taking our land, killing us, closing our churches, burning women alive, burning people alive for insulting the Prophet, and he is worried about making the sound of Zakir Naik. That is a broken human right now for him. I mean, do you see the stupidity? None of those things is offending him. But speaking like Zakir Naik is like offending. What are you doing, man? How do you feel, huh? How do you feel if a white man speak like an Arab in English? Arab are white, you idiot. And who care if he speak a white man or a black man? Did I mention he is what his color? Did I mention which country he's coming from? Did I mention he's Indian? I said Zakir Naik. I mentioned a name. I did not say an Indian guy. Idiot. And this is why, by the way, I hate the chat. I mean, in the chat, it introduce to you all kind of silly, stupid people. Don't get married, okay? Trust me, your wife, she would jump from the window. Not the second night, the first night. And now I'm sure there's many people that will know where you live and when you are going to get married because they want to wait under the window. Anyway, I will leave this video for some time, maybe 2 hours, and after that I will take it down. So feel free to download as soon as we are done. And yeah, nobody can make Zakir Naik like me, to the point even Muslim they think that I am Zakir Naik. And this guy, I mean, how in the world even the Muslim they accept that this guy is someone to listen to? He said the most stupid things ever. And tens of thousands like, wow, so good, man. You are so good. Unbelievable. When this guy, he make the biggest poo-poo ever. When a woman, she asked him that how come a Muslim man, he will get the whore, and a Muslim woman, she will not get whore in the heaven. He said to her, our sister, asking question. And the question is very logical. Anything. And the funny, he liked to repeat the question. Anything. Why in Islam, a Muslim woman, she won't get whore? Sister, I have good news for you. In the heaven of Allah, inshallah, you will get a lot of whore. He just told the guy, in the heaven of Allah, there's a lot of men, they will F you. And the Muslim, they say, wow, amazing, so beautiful. She will be F, unlimited number of men, they will be lined up, doing boom. I have good news for you. So making his sound is offending you, but he's saying your wife, she will be F by unlimited of men. Is not offending you? Good news, sister, for you? Sister, I have good news for you. Get ready. What hadith is in the screen? This is Abu Dawood, sorry. And the hadith number in front of you, and the admin posted the link already. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Again, download this video before we take it down. As you see, we don't keep them for long. I will leave it here for maybe 2 hours from now. And maybe I will take it down before I sleep. So thank you all. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, the Lord exists, is real, and all the deceivers will be exposed, no matter who. They can have all kind of propaganda machines on their side, but always the truth will come, and the truth will set you free. And always remember one thing. When Muslims, they gather around a person, and all of them, they want to talk to him, that means he is not doing any harm to the cult of Islam. That means he is perfect for them. Even if they are going to debate him, not like this guy, he's not debating them. That means they are using him. And when you see that somebody, Muslims are avoiding to get close to, they don't dare to debate him, obviously he is doing great harm to Islam, and they don't dare. So be aware and make it a sign. When you see Muslims saying to Christian prince, God bless you, Christian prince, that's mean Christian prince became corrupt. And he has nobody to listen to. The one who don't make a liar angry, obviously he agree with his lies. It is obvious. Thank you. Download the video again before we take it down, and feel free to share it everywhere so people can be aware, alarmed, and not to be fooled. Christ is Lord. Islam is a scam. And Islam without lies dies. Thank you.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him,